Good Thursday evening. Hope you had a wonderful, thrilling Thursday. And we are in a brand new book, James. And we know that this book is talking about walk the walk, right? Instead of just talking the talk. Really live out your Christian faith so the world will see that you are a follower of Christ. So I'm going to throw it to my son. We're going to start from the bottom, and I think he has verse 26.
If a person thinks that he is religious but can't control his tongue, he is fooling himself. Okay, so I don't know if this is like for all teenagers, but like I don't think my mind is fully developed, so it's easy for me to like snap off and like say things that I don't mean. But if I'm proclaiming that I'm following Christ or whatever, but then my words and what I say don't reflect that, then like I'm not. No matter how much I say like, oh yeah, I follow Christ, but it's more important like what I say, like as an instinct, like or like so what I say when it's easy to be disrespectful to my parents or peers or whoever it is. Like no matter like what's going on, it's never good. It never reflects God when I'm being rude or I say things that are degrading. So and that's for every Christian who says they are one, like to make sure that their speech outside of church or outside of devotion is showing that and demonstrating.
Amen. And I work with young people all day, and we started watching some inspirational affirmations in the morning to just fill their day, because I heard this morning, how you think, how you wake up, your attitude in the first 5 to 10 minutes will set the pace of the day. That's what type of mood you'll have. So I was like, oh, I got to pour in some positivity. And this is early in the morning, when a lot of people are in a bad mood. But what Timotheus was talking about as far as the words that come out of our mouth and be like, man, I'm snapping off. And we know that the frontal lobe of the brain, and teenagers not fully developed. We got that. And I think about Matthew 12:34 through 36. How can ye being evil speak good things? It can't happen. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So, of course, I always ask, what are you putting in your heart? What are you listening to? What are you watching? Who are you hanging with? Because they become part of you. And in verse 35, a good man out of the good treasure, a good teen out of the good treasure of their heart, woman, whoever, young man, old man, whatever is in their heart, if it's good treasure, it's going to bring forth good things. But an evil man out of the evil treasure will bring forth that craziness. For I say unto you, and this is something important, that every idle word, just in passing, just gossiping, just, disrespect, anything, every idle word that we speak, we would have to give an account. So that's why we should do what James 1:19, this chapter says to do. Slow down. Slow down. Right? I have some of my students, something about the pressure points in the thumb and the ring finger. Slow down. Because they're high wired. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every boy, girl be swift to hear, quick to listen. All right? Whew. But slow to speak. And slow, calm down. Slow to wrath. I tell you, that's probably 95% of the issues out here in the daily news. If we could just calm down and just have a measured response instead of reacting, right? But it starts with the treasure that's in our heart. And verse 22, that's what my son was saying. It's easy to just, talk the talk, but we have to be doers of the word and not hearers only. Because what happens is we're just deceiving our own selves. It's like we're looking in the mirror and we see the image of ourselves, but then we walk away and we forget our image. And that's what the Word of God is for, to look in the mirror so that we can see, so God can search our hearts, and then we can apply the truths that He wants us to make as far as changes. Okay, hope you have a wonderful evening in the Lord, and let's take time to just chill in God's will. Good night.